Okay, hi, it's July 7th of 2017. I am now adding to my videos on my YouTube channel, obviously. My last one concluded with my sports, unfortunately, so now we're sticking more to life things. I know I ramble a lot, so I made a nice little list for what we're going to talk about today. So, first on the list of things that I want to talk about, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 6 main points on here, but I'm only going to talk about 5 of them. And then one of them I'm going to dedicate like a full video to just because I have a lot to say about it. So for our very first thing I wanted to just briefly talk about was obviously I'm leaving to go to college. So once you get to the stage of your junior year and then people figure out like where you're going, so then your senior year, the people who aren't leaving your hometown start to realize, oh my gosh, all these people are leaving, and they start freaking out. And how that's going to affect you, whether you stay here or you don't stay here, is basically you just need to prioritize the people who you care about, the people who care about you. That's who you want to spend your time with, because honestly, like, when you leave, you're not going to worry so much about the people that are here unless they have a big impact on your life. So if people who are stuck here are not super nice and they realize that everyone's leaving, they kind of like go through this like realization and they start being nice to you, which is good, but you need to prioritize who's really important and who's not really important, because at the end of the day, time is something you can never get back, so you want to spend it with those who deserve it. Okay, the next thing I wanted to briefly touch upon, my topics are all over the place. So I'm not working out anymore because like I'm done playing soccer and basketball, but like I can still like work out like on my own time. Like it's not gonna be like with a coach or a trainer, but I can still do it. And a lot of the workout things that I was looking into, a main focus is people say diet, and they're like, you can't eat this, you can't eat that. In all honesty, if you are really hungry, I suggest carrying around a water bottle. I know it sounds like super dumb, but if you just drink a lot of water, at least for me, my mind thinks that I'm full. So instead of eating a whole bunch of little snacks that probably are not very healthy for me, just drinking water kind of like eases that hunger that I have. And then for the whole diet thing continuing on, fruits are good for you. However, they really don't fill you up. So realistically, if you're going to go on a diet, don't be like, oh, I'm dropping sugar, I'm dropping gluten, I will live off of gross smoothies and kale in my blender bottle. Whoa. Don't do that. Just take it by little steps. There's a big difference between eating healthy and then starving yourself. And you don't, it's a little gray area in between, but sometimes people are so skinny or toned or whatever, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how did you get like that? And then you watch them eat, but they don't actually eat, they just like pick at their food. That's very unhealthy for you, and there's nothing wrong with filling out your body shape. It's okay. Okay, check that one off. Oh, okay, this is a good one. So in life, as whether this is boys, girls, young, or older, it's okay to do things for yourself. I've learned that. And I just realized, like last night, I really wanted to go out and like do something with my friends, but some of my friends aren't here because they're like gone for the 4th of July weekend. And I decided to shave my legs. Doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but it takes a lot of effort to do that. So, you know, sometimes it's okay to do things for yourself. And, you know, I felt good afterwards. So whether it's getting your eyebrows done or anything for your hygiene that's going to make you feel better, I'd say go for it. It's okay. You don't have to do something all the time to please somebody else. It's okay to, you know, be happy for yourself. Okay. I have a check on here. It just says honesty. Not really sure if there was a backstory to that. I would just preach to always be honest to anybody at any point in time in your life, because you never really know what someone else is going through, and sometimes just simply telling someone, hey, you made me smile today, that can make their day so much better. Okay, let's see. That's the one I'm going to talk about at a later day. Oh, something I wanted to touch upon and just talking, I learned a lot throughout high school and then my summer now, is that sometimes people are really intimidated when you know things that they don't. When I was younger, I used to read a book and it was like the Believe It or Not, or like 101 Facts You Didn't Know. And the book was right, I did not know them. But as I started to learn them, and I like applied them to situations, and be like, hey, did you know, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it really like, people are like taken back by it. But those people who are taken back, I'm not saying you like can't talk to them, but the people who embrace what you know, those are the type of people that you need to like focus your efforts on. People who are who do get intimidated by what you know, or who don't encourage you to be smart or understand the world that you live in, that's not always good. You know, growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone, whether it is education or applying yourself in technology or really anything in life. You're never going to achieve greatness by simply doing like your daily schedule. It's going to take a little push, it's going to take a little jump, a little effort, and probably a little struggle. So whether it's learning new things, like I said, because like that's what I did, I read facts like all the time, and people would just like get so confused by the things that I knew, and they had no idea why I knew them, and I really didn't know why either, but it was just something about like the element of surprise, of just blurting out all these random facts. It's pretty cool. Okay, I encourage. I think that's it for this video. That was quick. It's around like, I don't know, 6.5 minutes, but I really just wanted to made a list of things that were bothering me, and I wanted to say them, and now I said them, so I feel a lot better. And I will make sure that, at least in the future, that my videos are generally kind of like to the point. Once again, if you guys have anything you want me to talk about, aside from life, or even going back to my injuries, I'd be totally fine with that. Feel free to comment. Thank you. Everybody's trying to be a billionaire, but every time I look at you, I